Okay, so yeah, just a few days left before Game Week 1 starts, and again, I made some changes to the AI agent system, so I'm gonna go through those. But yeah, some people didn't see my team last video, so hopefully you can see it now. Basically, we made one switch. That was kind of already pre-planned, so Mark Gui was moved to Sunderland, so that was a part of the plan. So we brought him in. Other than that, you can kind of see the team here. We're gonna do a full run today also of the agent. I made some changes, so I'm gonna go through that. And I'm gonna try at the end of this video, if you want to kind of set up this, I'm gonna do a quick tutorial, kind of how you can set up kind of your AI agent system too. So yeah, that's gonna be at the end of the video, but in the beginning now, we're gonna do like a first run, look at some of the updates. Okay, so the changes I made is, if you remember, we had something called agents, right? But I figured out my plan, at least in the beginning of the season now, is only gonna be to kind of use the YouTube Hive Mind setup. And for that, we don't really need the agents. The agents are there if we need gather like a bunch of different sources. And Claude and Anthropic has just updated their context window for their AI. So we should be pretty good to go regarding context. But it's gonna require some testing. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to the old system. But today we are running with just the primary agent here on Claude Code. So we're gonna go through that. So that means that I moved my agents. I had to update my command here. So now we have kind of the command is more of like it's more of like yeah, what do you call it? Step-by-step phase plan. So now instead we have like phase 0 that is going to be updating kind of how our team is at the moment and our instructions. And now kind of phase 1 is going to be starting the YouTube intelligence gathering with all our sources here from YouTube. Yeah, and basically after that it's going to be pretty much the same. But I had to kind of rework the full system here, right? And here is kind of the update we have made for this week. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that afterwards, but basically we changed up the system a bit just to run it here in the primary agent. So yeah, phase 5 is like strategic decision making. I want to use the ultra think keyword. You will kind of see that when we run this now, right? And I also added like a Hive Mind report so we can look at together. We get some structured quotes from each yeah, like creator on YouTube. And we're gonna try to get like a selected list of players from the Hive Mind from multi-sourced, right? So we're gonna see how that works out. This is open to change, right, all the time. So that is basically the change I made. And I'm gonna show you one more thing. So I thought, what else do we need, right? So I thought for captains, I really like to look at this. Let's say we go to fantasyfootballscout.co. There are always these Hive Mind captain polls, right? Captain polls. I think these are pretty good. So if we click on view results here, right, you can see who do you think is going to be the best captain. And this is also like a good Hive Mind thing. If you know any other good polls we can kind of get, let me know. So I wrote this Python script here. I can show you FPL poll scraper. So what this is gonna do is when we run this now and with the ID, you can kind of see here, we kind of grab the Salah 53%, 603 votes. We have Holland 152 votes. And if we compare here, 603, 152. So this works pretty good. The only thing we had to do is in this workflow here, we kind of have to put in the poll ID, right? So the agent can find this poll ID. So that's super easy to find here. I think if we just hover over here or something, I can kind of see the poll ID. I can update that in another video, right? I think if we go here down in the left corner now, you can kind of see the poll ID. So yeah, let's just do a full run now. So of course, this is gonna be a bit changed now. For me, at least I think this is gonna be a bit better because now kind of our primary agent now is gonna have everything in context instead of sharing it with the kind of the sub agent. So again, we can run our slash command FPL God 2.0 I will explain this a bit at the end of the video in the kind of the tutorial, or like the simplified tutorial. So yeah, let's just run it and see how this works now. So yeah, let's just go. So again, we're just gonna follow the instructions we made in this command setup here. And the first thing we're gonna do is phase 0, right? You can see here, phase 0, we're gonna read some team instructions, we're gonna gather the intelligence, right? And as we have done before. We have the to-do list, so this looks perfect. And you can see this is the thinking part I made, so we're gonna do some reasoning over each phase. We read our team, we read our setup file, perfect. So now kind of the agent is up to date on what our team is. Next step is gonna be to gather all the YouTube videos, as we have done many times before. You can see, let's talk FPL, FPL Raptor, Harry, Gianni, Fantasy Scout, Black Box. We are gathering all the video URLs here. And of course, after that, we're gonna do our scraping. That is gonna be with the transcript MCP server. Okay, so we have that, perfect. You can see all the videos. Now we're gonna extract the scripts as we have done before. Get transcript, get transcript, get transcript. We have the URLs, perfect. Here you can see it. My name is Andy. Hey, FPL Raptor here. Welcome to another video. So now we're kind of watching all of these videos, right? So I'm just gonna let the agent look through all of these videos we have gathered, and I'll come back when we continue. Okay, so that was done. So now you can see we are doing kind of our poll here. So we have an MCP server called Poll Scraper. So here is the poll ID. You can see if I do Control R here, you can see it. We grabbed all the poll results. Perfect, that works great. And now we're just gonna continue putting all of this into one big context, right? You can see here, perfect. And this looks pretty good. You can see here's the captain poll results, and it kind of uses this in context, right? To kind of form our, decisions. So you can see, analyzing our current squad. We're gonna verify the player data, so we have the correct prices. That is going to be important for price changes, right? So you can see we are searching up our players here. So you can see I was struggling to find Van der Ven, but it searched Van der Ven Spurs 4.5. It searched for Tottenham. Then it just searched for Ven, and then it found it, right? I found Van der Ven. It's Mickey Van der Ven, right? So it's pretty smart at searching here. That's pretty good. Okay, so we are looking at our players. Now we're gonna do kind of the strategic decision making with UltraThink. This is the important step, because now we're gonna look at all the information and we're gonna come to a conclusion. Should we make some changes? Should we just keep the team as is? Or yeah, that's gonna be kind of the big part here. So all we have done so far is just gather the context. Okay, so that was it, right? Perfect. You can see the workflow is complete. So let's take a look together now at kind of the report we got here. So if you go up here, we got our final intelligence report. We looked at the sources. So this was the YouTube channels we had a look at. We looked at the Hive captain poll. So here is kind of the Hive Mind strategies discoveries. So universal consensus. Here are some people that everything agrees on. This is kind of the template, right? Salah, Palmer, Watkins, Van Dijk. On the critical strategy intelligence, whatever that is. Template validations. Salah is a lock, says Let's Talk FPL, and will be my captain for Game Week 1. Haven't even tried to entertain no Salah drafts. Palmer, Salah, Fernandez core looks excellent, says FPL Focal. Harry says template core of Salah, Palmer, Watkins feels bulletproof, or feeling bulletproof. FPL General, Forest could struggle this year with Europe. Maybe they are a bit of a flash in the pan. Okay. Maximum 2 players recommended. Anderson plus Murillo. Perfect execution. Good. That is kind of our strategy. We have some DefCon Revolution confirmed. So that's pretty cool. Van Dijk plus Gabriel looks good. It's validated. Tarkovsky is mentioned. I've seen him too. We looked at the captain poll community intelligence. This is kind of our new thing. Perfect. So you can kind of see we get this pretty interesting report. We can kind of go through each week here, I think. And we can expand upon this if we wanted to, right? Yeah. So this is kind of our team. And you can see no squad changes required for now. That is pretty good. I'm happy to see that. There were some mentions here if we go up here. So I kind of had a look at this. So Ringer's bus. So multiple channels highlighting, but minutes uncertainty versus Anderson's security. So I think this is the Man City player. So it was made like a small update in our team here. I'm going to show you. So you can see we have this rising player radar. So Genders here, I don't know how you pronounce that. So this is from Man City, 5.5, multiple channels highlighting after preseason brace. So we kind of have him on our radar here, right? So that's pretty good. And that's going to be interesting to follow if he's going to kind of come into rotation, maybe for someone like, if you look at our team here, someone like maybe Adingra, right? We will see. But other than that, I think this is a bit better. So we have like a confidence score rating, 96%. So that's pretty cool. And that is basically it. So in this run, no changes were made. So this means that we are still gonna just keep this team as it is now. Sanchez, right? We can try one thing. So let's say the agent now only knows kind of our 15 players. So let's ask, what is gonna be the starting 11 for game week 1? Pick out the 11 starting players. So let's try that, just to see what kind of team it's gonna set up here. Okay, so we got the response here, right? Perfect. So you can see game week 1 starting 11, 3-5-2. Sanchez in goal versus Palace. Okay. Ooh, that sounds... Van Dijk, Gabriel, and Murillo. Salah, Palmer, Rodgers, Adingra, and Anderson. Watkins, Joao Pedro. Captain is going to be Salah. Formation, Palmer. We have the bench, Travers, Richards, Van der Ven, and Mark Guillot. Right? Pretty good. So I'm not going to change anything on that, right? Looks pretty good. So yeah, that works too. So yeah, like I said, this is still our team, Captain Salah. So we're just gonna see through the week if I'm gonna make a few more videos because it's gonna kind of ramp up towards the weekend now. So we're gonna do a few more videos, see if anything changes. And a lot of you kind of wanted to see a short tutorial on how you can set this up yourself. So I know I said in the beginning of the video that I was gonna do that at the end of the video, but I just think I'm gonna do a separate video, right? So I think that's just better. So I'm gonna do a separate video. I'm gonna upload those at the same time. But yeah, so if you wanna see how you can set this up, go watch the separate video. I'm gonna leave a link up here, kind of in the next to my face here, so you can find it there. But yeah, this is our team so far. Pretty happy with the changes we made. Looks pretty good. If you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you again, yeah, probably in just a couple of days.